This frequency is warm and deep, like fabric softened through the years, a signal that I've come to keep, beyond the static and the fears. One frequency, soft with use, the only channel I can choose. One frequency, mine and true, the sound of everything I knew. New frequencies are sharp and clear, but warm ones have a different warmth, the kind that tells you home is near, the kind that weathers every storm. One frequency, soft with use, the only channel I can choose. One frequency, mine and true, the sound of everything I knew. Warning just right, like What do you do with all this time when the world is finally slowed, when the night is almost mine and the weight has been offloaded? Slow hours, take your time. Nothing here needs to rhyme. Slow hours, wide and warm, far from anything like storm. I used to rush the quiet parts, skip to where the action was. Now I live inside the starts, inside the because. Slow hours, take your time. Nothing here needs to rhyme. Slow hours, wide and warm, far from anything like storm. And now I can hold so much if you let it open up. If you stop demanding more from what was always just enough. How did I ever rush through this? The night knows what I don't say when the day has taken everything. It holds the things I put away and keeps them for the offering. Night knows everything the daylight doesn't show. Night knows. The night knows where I need to go. Night knows everything the daylight doesn't show. Night knows. The night knows where I need to go. I trust the night completely with the things I can't quite name. It holds them all so discreetly and returns them all the same. Night knows. Night knows. And returns them all the same. open room receives whatever comes, without editing or asking why. It holds the silence and the hums of everything that passes by. Open room, this is mine. Everything inside is fine. Open room, wide and real. The only space where I can feel everything without the walls. The daylight builds before it falls. I've learned to keep the room this open, not cluttered with a should and must. The open room is where the broken returns to something close to trust. Open room, this is mine. Everything inside is fine. Open room, wide and real. The only space where I can feel everything without the walls. The daylight builds before it falls. Open room, still open, coming, every night move I make is slower than the ones I made before. The city's getting me to know her at the pace the late hours adore. Night move, slow and wide. Night move, deep inside. Night move, slow and wide. Night move, deep inside. I've learned the night move of the city, the way it shifts when everyone sleeps. Not grand, not particularly pretty, just a gentle rhythm the dark keeps. Night move, slow and wide. Night move, deep inside. Night move, slow and wide. Night move, deep inside. Moving through the night, slow and easy. filtering, no blocking out. Just receptive to whatever slide. Signal makes its quiet shout. Open bandwidth. Receive it all. Everything that comes to call. Open bandwidth, wide and clear, picking up what wants to be here. Open bandwidth, soft and live, taking everything the night will give. Some nights the signal is just static. Some nights it carries something true. I've stopped being so emphatic about which kind comes through. Open bandwidth, receive it all. Everything that comes to call. Open bandwidth, wide and clear, picking up what wants to be here. Open bandwidth, soft and live, taking everything the night will give. Receiving. Open and receiving. Something always comes through. Some things reveal themselves so slowly. You barely notice they have changed. What once felt distant feels more holy. What once seemed wild feels arranged. The slow reveal, patience made real. Everything in its own time to feel. The slow reveal, soft and long, takes the whole night to become a song. I've learned to wait for the slow showing of what was always underneath. The quiet understanding growing rush the revealing. Let it come as it comes. Some truths need the full night to find their way home. Still revealing, still becoming clear, worth waiting for. I know the slow geography of this apartment after dark. The creak of floorboards telling me which way to move without a mark. Slow geography known by heart. Every corner, every part. Slow geography. Version of a home. The light switch in the kitchen hall, the window that sticks in the rain, that leans against the wall, the route I take to sleep again. Slow geography known by heart. Every corner, every part. Slow geography, mine alone. The smallest version of a home. These walls know me better than most people. These floors have heard every version of my night. This small geography is enough, more than enough. Home is knowing where things are in the dark. That's enough. The dark keeps certain things for you. The thoughts too soft for daylight hours. The feelings you can't quite get through. Before the world reclaims its powers. Keep it safe in the quiet, in the space. What the dark keeps is your own. Things that only night has known. What the dark keeps soft and sealed. versions of yourself at night that daylight never gets to see. More honest, less concerned with right, more quietly and simply free. Keep it safe in the quiet, in the space. What the dark keeps is your own things that only night has known. What the dark keeps soft and sealed. Not everything needs to be revealed. Some things belong to the dark, and that's perfectly fine. The slow frequency of the evening is the one I've always needed. Not the fast one, and it's leaving. But the one that has succeeded. Slow frequency, warm and low, the signal only night can show. Slow frequency, deep and long, the wavelength of the midnight song. Right here in low and real, of everything the night can feel. I tune down every evening to the frequency below the noise, and find whatever I've been grieving returns in the quietest of joys. Slow frequency, warm and low, the signal only night can show. Slow frequency, deep and long, the wavelength of the midnight song. Right here in the low and real, of everything the night can feel. pressure dropping now, the way it does before the rain. My body knows before somehow, before the weather shows its name. Pressure drop, the air knows first, before the drought becomes a thirst. Pressure drop, something's coming, soft and low, the atmosphere humming. Pressure drop, let it break, let the rain do what it takes. There's relief in the release, in the moment tension breaks, in the strange and sudden peace that every pressure drop creates. Pressure drop, the air knows first, before the drought becomes a thirst. Pressure drop, something's coming, soft and low, the atmosphere humming. Pressure drop, let it break, let the rain do what it takes. Here comes the rain, finally. The slow tide of my feeling moves in ways I can't predict. Not dramatic, just revealing what the ordinary